I tried to go back and get the thing. It's just not gonna work. Like, the problem is, the thing can just constantly attack the tadpole and just drag it, like, about 50 meters down repeatedly. So, like, every time I repair it, it just drags it down again. And if I'm out, and if I'm not in the tadpole, it just one-shots me. So, like, there's nothing I can do. Because, like, I can't repair it, because every time I repair it, it just drags it. It just grabs it and drags it further into the fucking zone. So we're just gonna have to make a new one. Well, I thought I had a power cell. I got it in the store, in the thing, I think. System glass titanium. I mean, we wouldn't even have had this problem if I didn't have to scan the fucking thing. Oh, I forgot to actually make the power cell. No, I forgot to take the power cell out of the thing storage.
Welcome aboard.
See if there's any information on how to deal with this fucking thing. Okay, well that's pretty much saying what we need to do up to it then. It's just we can't really go down in a in the thing because it's just going to attract it. It's attracted to the fucking thing. I mean, I don't have a way to breathe then. Well, maybe there's only one of them. I might be able to save the tadpole by doing that. If we go to the... If we bring the thing to the edge of the zone with this seam off, and then skate over with the thing, I can probably repair the other one and just carry it, and then drive it out. that's the problem. When I'm trying to repair the fucking Seamoth, it doesn't aggro onto me, it aggroes onto the Seamoth, and I can't repair it. Because then it grabs the Seamoth and pulls it like 60 meters deeper into the fucking trench. So I guess we just don't bring it, and maybe just bring a... Oh, fuck's sake, no water and food. Forgot to do that. Unless I didn't. It means I can't breathe, though, without them. Thing is, though, it's so far away, though, that it should be fine. Like, it's sat next to the other one, so maybe, like, as long as we just stay away from the other one, it should be, like, all the way over there. I just don't think we can bring it. Like, you should be able to use your gun. Like, you should be able to use your gun while, like, being attacked by those things. Like, that actually makes no sense. Like, you should be able to shoot them things when they have you in their mouth. Like, the stupid calorie thing is so annoying. Let's just hope we don't get eaten, like... We need to find the mod that allows this thing to move quicker, because that's the problem, like, shit's just faster than the tadpole. The tadpole's too fucking slow. The cephalopod outspeeds it, the fucking ramhead things outspeed it. What the fuck even... And we have nowhere to fight back. The prawn suit isn't in the game. With prawn suit, I could beat the shit out of it, but even then, I don't even know if I could. Because, like, it probably can go all the way to the base, unless somewhere near the base is fine. But it's too much of a risk. I don't want to lose another fucking Seamoth. I guess that is an advantage. The water doesn't seem that deep, so maybe if we can just get the Seamoth to the base of the zone, maybe we can repair it and just bring it back. Maybe there's distraction flare, but would it even work? That might actually work. That makes no sense, not enough oxygen stored. Is it bugged? Wait, so how the fuck does this thing work? It's not infinite oxygen. So it's less effective than just having a Seamoth.
Welcome aboard.
Easy, easy, you're back.
Oh, Twinkle. Oh, man. I gave my air to a dead crab.
You all lost it. I think the hot water triggered your maze field.
Is everyone okay?
No?
No. No, how bad?
Noah marked everyone after you. Do not reprint. It's just us now.
Oh. Ruby. She's gone. She didn't print. No way. No way.
No, not here. I'm sorry.
I gotta go find her.
Okay, yes, I'll come with you. Where do we start?
If she resets, she'd print in Sleep Bay 3. But it takes days sometimes.
I've never been outside before, Ganzo. I'm not adapted. I don't even have fins.
We can't. I can't make you wait days. Not if I'm unreliable. We have to find the Jubilee.
We'll come back for her, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come back.
They lost someone down here. Her name was Zip. She became irreversibly contaminated, and she had to be reset. Rolled back. Months of her life gone. I printed her fresh in Sleep Bay 3. I remember that. Caesura. After that, they built a camp here to monitor people coming out of the caves for viral infection. Around 235,000 hours ago, 9 colonists went down to look for Zip's old black box. They all died down there. Only 2 of them reprinted. Twinkle and Ganzo. I've retrieved the logs. I don't like what I hear.
Twinkle, day 758. Everyone's gone. I told them it was a terrible idea. I told them. They wanted to look for Zip's old key down in the hot cave. They insisted. But as soon as we hit the hot water, people started to drift. They were in a trance, like nitrogen narcosis, babbling about roots, trees, all swimming towards the bottom of the cave. Ganzo gave his oxygen mask to a dead crab. I knew it was Mazefield syndrome. I didn't want to be infected, so I just dropped my air tanks, reprinted myself here, and I waited for the others, but they won't print. Noah says they're contaminated. Maybe I can help. Let's see. Ganzo's first in the queue. Noah, clear Ganzo to print. Noah, listen to me.
Maybe we don't need to explore where it is after all. I thought we needed to go over there, but maybe we don't. Guess the advantage of leaving the tadpole back here is at least I know the way back. Also, it's the fucking tadpole, it can swim back itself.
Caution. Monitoring 10 colonist black boxes in the cave below. This is a high mortality work site. Heat danger.
Interesting. While not in the thing, it's cooler. While not in the tadpole, it's a little cooler, so I can actually manage it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh yeah, the tanks give us oxygen, don't they? At least I thought they did.
Heat danger.
Are you okay? We gotta... Come on! We got to get out! Mark! Wake up!
Maybe there's black boxes next to all of the air tanks. No? Not all of them.
Carbonatite lava. You don't see that on the surface. Zip was holding out on me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is the place. We should live down here. I'll convince you all. Tuba, you want new flavors to cook? The jelly rings are full of sap. It tastes like fermented caramel. Dr. Wu, the vent organisms are primary producers. No light needed to grow them. Nutritionist, sustain thyself. Sean, the rock bore's fractures go down into volcanic bedrock. Don't you want to see how far? So if you and your minions are so tough, you should try living in boiling water. Mantis, boss, you wanted a safer place to park the biobeds? Right here. And it's got free geothermal power. Sophie, you're afraid we'll provoke the tailings? Oh, I've been visiting for weeks, and they'll never come down here. They're afraid of it. Nahima, oh girl, you hate this place, because it means you're wrong. This world is fit for humans. We can thrive here. Come down and see. I can hear the whole planet. Nahima's wrong. We can flourish here. We just have to help.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gate danger.
Did I get the key? Oh fuck, I might not have actually gotten the thing we need. I've forgotten the reason we actually went down there was to try and get the key to open the door here.
Key code accepted.
Where did I leave the chest, though? There it is. Are you fucking kidding me? There was the speed boost that we needed.
Heat warning.
No, it's definitely on the inside.
Seconds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I see. There's a ghost here, in that biobed. This node is sustaining that ghost. It can't do anything else. You can't get them out of the bed, understand? There's not enough to print. But you can talk to the ghost. If you want.
God. Already? Wait a moment, don't go. I just have to find my... I've lost something. Where is it? Something's wrong, but... it doesn't matter. I'm Sophie Boucher. Who are you? So Noah sent you. Noah's still online, that's good. There isn't much time. Have you met me already? Did I stop Naima? Naima, my ecologist. She's cracked. We all crack here, but she cracked with a plan. She doesn't think we belong here. She's going to kill everyone. We have to stop her. God. But if we're the last ones. The last human in the universe. You remember? Don't you remember? Low memory. Why do I keep hearing that? Where are we?
Seek
The surgeon. They trusted me to keep them alive and I couldn't. This planet. It poisons you. People couldn't take it. There was a riot. I knew Nahima planned it. I knew she had to be stopped, so I followed her. But I left an image of myself in a biobed to tell the others. Oh God. Is that me? I'm Sophie's ghost. Maybe I'm dead. Maybe you're the last one. We woke up in Sleep Bay 3. No cicada, nothing but ocean. We aren't on Zezora. The stars are wrong. There were always rumors the biobeds were alien technology Altera found on Riley's world. What if the cicada found another hint of those aliens and chased after it? Some things are more important to Altera than a colony. Even the last colony. If that's what we are. You were there when the Kara came. The hives. The monsters. They sent in the frontiersmen. It was war. The children in my clinic would sing. When the vents start hissing, someone goes missing. Only soldiers come back when they die.
Warning. Low memory. Reducing vivarium resolution.
We were losing. Altera sent out ships to make deep space colonies Mongolian style, in case the Kara broke through the cordon and ate everyone. We might be the last survivors of the human race. And that's why Nahima wants to kill us. I was trying to stop her from killing you. You and everyone else. She's obsessed with the tree. You've seen it sitting out there like a gigantic virus injecting itself into the world. The tree takes control of all other life, forces it to serve. That's the Maysfield syndrome. A viral obsession with the tree and its organs. And the way Nahima serves it is by wiping us out. She's still out there, trying to extirpate humanity from this world and the universe.
So if I could clear the bloom, the mazer would stop, but it never the bloom, the mazer comes from the tree.
Because she's a jaded burnout who thinks eels are more important than people. She's brilliant, but she's always been a pain in my...
Warning. Low memory. Reducing effective range.
She would tell you that our only future on Proteus is an endless cycle of digital reincarnation and debt slavery. So she'd rather have no future at all. I would tell you she's off her antidepressants and rotten with Maysfield. I thought Maysfield would stop if we cleared the bloom from the tree's roots. But Nahima said that was a 4546B mindset. She said the problem was much bigger than one viral syndrome. I think she was right. The problem is bigger. Bigger than any living thing has any right to be. To end Maysfield, we have to destroy the tree.
Updating primary objective. Warning. Critically low memory. Vivarium reset imminent.
Yes, of course. The core of the running tide is wild and clear, and it may not be denied. I think the tree made the proteovirus, and proteovirus is in everything. Every living cell. You're infected the moment you touch the water. You're going to hear voices calling you to the tree's roots. Eventually you'll fall into a trance and drown. You'll be fertilizer. A quiet sleep and a sweet dream when the long trik's over. There's no human future here until we find a way to stop it. No, I'm not even real. Just enough of my brain to predict what I'd say. That's what I'm missing. Everything. The whole rest of Sophie Boucher. If you find the real me, tell her I did my best to be her. I'm not going to last much longer. Tell me, what will you do? Yes, but the Maysfield destroyed them too. That's what I believe, at least. Some of them survived. They guard the ruins to the east. We call the site Karakorum. Maybe you can learn something from them. Some trick or cure. What will you do? Be careful. The tree will call to you. You can't hide forever.
Fatal error. Out of memory. Vivarium halted. Fatal error. Out of memory. Vivarium halted.
Start.
Fatal error. Out of memory. Vivarium halted. Fatal error. Out of... Warning. Power offline.
I don't think that far through. Doesn't need quartz anyway to make the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
brighter at least, but I don't really know what to do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't really know what our objective is now.
Welcome aboard.
Seek fresh water intake.
Need more quartz. We'll retreat and build the base over here next time. Well, not next time, but like after I establish some food. Anyway, maybe with the wings, maybe we can actually deal with this stupid fucking squid. I should put the beacon on top.
Starvation.
Still haven't found the water purification either.
Seek medical attention.
Power connected. All systems online.
Oh, it's a different thing. Oh, we can make it from silver. Damn, I have no lithium over here. Guess we need to start getting some lithium. Dedicated core. I'm gonna need one of these to go into that area. Should have left those over there. Like, without planters, bioreactor is nowhere near as good as it could be. The thermal will work fine. We could also steal the current. Actually, no, I don't think we can because it's too close to the thing. I can't steal the current, but I can use a thermal one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's try and deal with the void leviathans. Like, I have a pretty good idea of how to deal with them. And unlike the fucking squid, they don't have a fucking arm to drag the shit further into the zone. Just need to be careful. Wait. Going further than I thought. This thing just moves really slowly. Why is it so far? Why is the edge so far away here? I think it instantly despawns whenever we leave the zone. It'd be nice to do this not at night. Where is it coming from? There. Didn't think it would actually blow up properly. Like, it had never blown up before. Oh, titanium ingot, that's really bad. So it can actually blow up properly. So, our plan is that we need to make a... We need to save the thing from the zone. Gotta aggro them but not get bitten, which is the problem. Or we just let them eat us. Like, that's the other plan. I don't think they can leave the void, so... As long as we step right on the edge of the void... I don't think the explosion would actually deal damage. It might not be attracted to me if I'm not inside the flotation device as well. It can't bite us if we're not in the, if we're outside of the thing.
30 seconds.
At least that's my assumption. Just wish I had some faster fins. I've lost where we are, where the zone is.
Reprinting.
Oh, it's so difficult. Because, like, the problem is now that probably resets the... Why did we put in the wrong one? Like, that probably resets the progress on the scan. So now I have to go right back from the beginning again. Why couldn't they just add a scanner to the fucking vehicles? Oh wait, no, the tadpole's not actually dead. So the tadpole can't be destroyed still. whether the baby ones are counted as different than the adult one. I can't tell which side's the correct one. Pretty sure I'm on the correct side now. Actually, it's only the little ones that can be scanned. I think the big one's not real. So we need to aim for the baby ones. I was right, unfortunately it reset the progress. Interesting enough, it can spawn in the safe area. Come on. Scan actually going. Oh, fuck's sake!
Trauma. Reprinting.
Like, it's just so slow. The scanner is not scanning properly, which is making this so much slower than it needs to be. Alright, we can probably get a repair on the tadpole. Like, if I repair the tadpole, put it right on the edge of the zone, get it to bite round, go around the back and scan it, then that would probably work. Was I in the safe zone? No, I was a little bit over.
30 seconds.
Maybe we do retain it. Maybe I've got the big one. It's just those baby ones that I need to scan. If only there was a way to take all... Come at me, bruv! Because I misjudged the distance.
Reprinting.
Why do I misjudge the distance every time? It makes me wonder whether I should just take off the fins, because it seems I go further into the zone than I intend to every fucking time. Like, I can't see how much progress we have either. I don't know if the progress will reset again. Why can't we just add a scanner to the, to our vehicles? Why have I got to do this by hand? Wow, I was much deeper in the zone than I thought I was. Must have been swimming the wrong way. No, I was chasing after it. That didn't it? Like, the problem is I need breath, but I can't breathe. And C, because there's no way to go down. There isn't a button to dive without moving forward. I was in the safe zone. That was in the safe zone when it hit me there. That's bullshit. Fuck this. I'm making a marker so we know where the fuck the safe zone is. Like, I'm putting down a beacon right on the edge so that we can just stay next to the beacon. Problem is, then beacons can be knocked, so I might end up knocking it into the zone. Ah, this is so annoying. Also, we probably can't even build over here anyway. I forgot to grab the titanium. Well, I think this is where I died last time. Nope, that is not where I died last time. Does the danger zone move? Because the beacon looks like it's... Yeah, I was not over there. It's so bad to do at night. Oh, there's the beacon that I died last time. Yeah, I did not die there. I died for definitely like further in than there. Okay. Very close now. We just need to not fuck this up now. I am positive I was out of the area. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm taking off the fucking fins if this keeps happening. Like, I was in the fucking area. Okay, we got enough time to repair the fucking Seamoth. I can probably just repair the tadpole. Did it bash the Seamoth as it went past? It did. It bashed the Seamoth as it went past.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is actually bullshit. I was out of the fucking area, definitely. Fine, we'll get it to bite the fucking tadpole. And scan the back while it's there, while it's looking away. Am I seeing smoke? Why the fuck is it smoking?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, it's not actually in the area. Oh my god, we did it. Maybe each one... I guess each one's classified as a different mob, maybe? When it was the take all button. Now we just need to clean up. That was fucking annoying. It is also annoying as well that the game like pretends that we were like this far out when we're clearly not. Now we're dead. Grab it. Well, I don't see it, so it's fine. Oh, that was not good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, I don't really know what we have left to do other than go to the collector Leviathan's spot. Could they not? How big is it, System chip, wire and titanium. And now time to read what the annoyance of trying to do the thing. Autonomous Amalius, the Titan Wings segmented cup of plenty, and an enormous arthropod leviathan with huge Terran beak and payloads of fatty deposits which it uses to feed and protect its eggs. Ancient origin. The broad ancestor of the Takapatari wing segment evolved very early in the development of the protein arthropods. The limbs evolved like paddles, the thorax developed a deep keel, and a maximilians beneath the mouth transformed its eyes by hemophasis. Competition from fish selected for enormous size and thick armor. It is unknown if the Tempari achieved the deep-winged broader enormous size or surpassed it. The deep-winged broader's throat is lined with traps for plankton, filtering the water through the gills open in the rear of its thoracic keel. Yet its enormous beak is suited for cracking and tearing. It is possible that the broader opportunistic feeder on harder prey, including the fluids of Titan rock borers. The shells of giant jaws and fatbergs drift through the lipid-rich protein sea. Deep-wing brooders gather layers of oil beneath their outer shell. This oil is released in droplets alongside eggs, acting as a decoy for predators. The decoy eggs do provide the ocean with tremendous bounty of concentrated nutrients. As stalenate, the deep-wing brooder must molt. Molted exoskeletons drop to the seafloor with lining of lipid-rich greases, providing a feast for dwellers of the hungry abyss. Egg broods provide a valuable food supply if you can locate the true eggs and survive the competition. So we could have got an egg from that. They just drop a bunch of fake eggs. Enormous cephalopod predator, tentatively. Titan squids of the fiercest curiosity, feeds on hard-shelled, heavily defended prey, solitary but highly intelligent, likely a deep-sea creature. Squid-like body plan. The collector's body coverage is earth squids, a long mantle and several limbs attached directly to the head. The mantle is covered in a plastic armor, unlike the earth squids. The collector has 4 long hunting tentacles with dexterous claws. Its 8 legs are small and grab around the beak. 2 large spectacles feed the rear end thruster. These spectacles are separate from the 4 gill openings on the head, allowing the collector to separate its breathing rate from its thruster speed. 2 secondary hearts pump blood from the gills to the main heart. An enormous beak, capable of tearing through plated titanium, and 4 dexterous tentacles tipped with sharp bioglass claws impale that the collector specializes in preying and tearing open heavily armored prey, possibly prey fauna including the coral crabs and giant jaws. The need to defeat armored active prey may have evolved curious and aggressive physiology. This huge many-chambered organ is a biological phase array of sensors. Multiple speakers and ears allow the collector to broadcast complex multi-parted pulses. Dense intervals connect the organs to the Tamploid's brain. Patterns of the biometrics allow it to be directly reflection of the collector's brain activity. Y-shaped pupil. Its bright eyes like the pupil crease in a W. This trait is present in Earth cephalopods, but its function was not determined before the helicon's collapse. Abyssal gigantism. Organisms from the deep are often very large, a phenomenon known as abyssal gigantism. Hunters with a variety of different diets are likely to be intelligent and inquisitive, and predators curious of many may appear to prey as arbitrary torture. Any small submersible or habitat is likely to draw its attention. An enormous crab that hides among the coral domes. Crab-like body plan. 4 limbs rake and dig for food, which it collects through its long, soft maxipillus. Food handling limbs around the mouth. The crab must molt to grow. Coral dome. A living coral dome cut from the hardfest and worm. It provides camouflage protection and helps, perhaps a nursery for the crab's young. Are they married to a single dome, or are the domes traded as they grow? Defensive behavior implies the existence of a predator powerful and dexterous enough to shrug the crab from its dome and crack its heavy armor. Genomes contain large repeated returtal inserts, including nerve growth factor and fail pigment. Muscular clock suggests that were recent introductions to the crab's back containing large segments of coral dome polyps, gnomes, large brain. The colossal crab has no spinal braid. A large brain above the eye manages the senses and behavior planning, while a secondary nerve cluster controls the legs and digestive system. Coral crabs drum on the seafloor and to signal to each other. Claws cracking is likely a sign of interest, excitement, and agitation. Some earth crabs seek desirable partners to pair to molt in, a behavior known as hand-holding. Finding a similar behavior on this world may be emotionally rewarding. Mineral deficiencies and fungal infection imply environmental stresses. Likely fears you more than you fear it, but cautiously respectful, at least as intelligent as a gorilla, possibly as useful a source of the seabed resources. Research period. Determine whether the crab carries its dome to sunny or nutrient-rich areas for feeding. The remains of a large crustacean dead and a coral dome bleached dead. The crab have been used in the dome as a portable shelter. Those are the shadow ones. Jet Scar. Jet Scar, tentative tripod persistis. A three-legged spectacle creation that displays parenting behavior. Tripody body plan. Due to the early evolution of bacterial symmetry, no three-legged organism exists on Earth. The Jetson's legs have been formed from the fusion of six earlier legs, three on each side. The small forelimbs remain independent. Leg jet. Evolving from leg-mounted gills, a valved thruster on each leg allows the Jetcarus to hover and swim. Fusing the legs to double the size of each gill thruster improves the efficiency of the simulation. The Jetcast deploys two long, flexible ricales, perhaps evolved for food handling maxipiles, to search for food. The forelimbs clean and groom the retalia. These appendages are sensitive but capable of regeneration. This suggests that the Jetcast can regrow its nerves, and some in the seabed like to bite them. The Jetcast carries and protects its juveniles of the same species, and its expressive body language suggests a dense social life. Spectre's analysis indicates that some juveniles are adopted. They are not genetic offsprings of the caretaker. Adoption has been observed in many species, though it is a mistake for a rational adaptation standpoint. It may be a sign of instinctive behavior, or perhaps they just once lived in eusocial groups where a single reproductive queen produced young that were tended by workers. Mostly harmless, may provide emotional benefits. Data expunged. Where's the other fish? Oh yeah, we didn't. It probably just has no data. Did we read the 4-eye thing? I don't think so. 4-eye. A predatory fish. Always born in pairs of identical twins. The twins pair bellies to belly, joining their digestive nerves and systems to behave as a single organism. The individual two eyes is convergent of Earth fish. Large mobile predoral fins are suited for quick maneuvers, not cruising, squishing eyes off for better vision. Squashed eyes off for better vision upwards. Individuals feed on small foraging fish and hard-shelled crustaceans. Two individuals pair in a complicated 4-eye through a pair of modified vector fins, which they have evolved into a sensitive structure similar to a soul shark sucker. Repeating the phrase can help train vocal dexterity. The embryonic yolk stalk grows through the forward sucker, allowing the joined pair to share nutrients. Nerve clusters in the suckers trigger each other through each other's skin, passing sensory data and motion commands. Separated individuals are prone to brief seizures, suggesting that the nerve system is sensitive to external influences. 4-eyes can unpair and repair at any time. When sexually mature, twin pairs, since infants split up to seek out mating partners, forming new 4-eyes. Mate partners may be cross-sex, with the male fertilizing the female, or the same sex, with both individuals cooperating to locate a mate or mates. The Dual-X 4-eye is aggressive and willing to attack even large species. It is unclear if this is a territorial guarding strategy or a relic of some ancient group behavior, or even a form of youngful play. Solitude 2-eyes may be ill or mourning. Avoid. Be alert for unpredictable attacks. These things actually attack? I've never seen them attack ever. Houndgar. A squid that dazes prey for marrow breach ambush. Okay, so these things do actually work with the marrow breach. I wasn't sure if they also worked with that stupid Leviathan. Squid-like body plan shares a basic blue plan with the terrestrial squid. A beak, head, 8 arms, and a long body and a pair of fins. Developed fin structure suggests a different evolutionary history than Earth's boneless squids. The two septicles pass water from the internal gills. The houndguard's 8 arms are joined by 4 membranes, which the houndguard displays to prey. Millions of chromophores create a pattern that motions camouflage to conceal the houndguard's approach. Houndguards are ideal prey for marrow breaches, but the two species hunt together. The houndguard flushes prey from hide and then distracts with marks them for the marrow breacher's poor vision by performing a display. The houndguard gets the scraps. The bigger the prey, the more the houndguard benefits. Houndguard's parrot-like beak tears through flesh, important because everything the houndguard swallows passes through its central brain. It's the center of its brain. I think squids have the same thing. They've got a ring brain, and like it's a problem for them because like if they actually eat something too big, it literally gives them brain damage. Because like as it says, like it passes through like the center of the brain, so like if it's too big, it literally just damages their brain. Squads of houndguards must spot good prey from marrow breachers or become food themselves. Marrow breachers must attract good houndguard squids by yielding more of their kills. Houndguards push the marrow breach to even larger prey. The navigation of an ongoing contract between the houndguards and marrow breach is a reminder of ulterior aims mantra that we all need to be needed. The houndguard's display may signal an imminent marrow breach attack, possible intelligence, possible trainable. Shiver Leviathan. Most of the biosphere is void, a wet desert 5,000 meters deep. Life at the surface has its time in the sun, and then it dies. The dead snows down to the bottom of the to feed the strange life. But in the void is also form. Empty spaces actually soar in the blackness and silent. Sounds in the ocean full of voices. The ultrasound after being bitten end of a scream. They are complete. Compact with teeth. One shiver many sharks. Males ride their mother until they leave to ride their wife. The riders reap the small prey. Mother wife takes the mane. It needs a cold, cruel will to make a hungry parent, but in the desert of water they are always hungry and always patient. On Earth there was a place called Potneo, the foremost from all land. There was nothing in it, so they dropped dead satellites there. Perhaps a Potneo, the ocean learned to eat what was given. Perhaps there is hunger for the prey in the stars. A scythe-like finned fate ender. The male of the sexually dimorphic Leviathan predator species, which dwells in open water and attacks in packs or shivers. Deathhead. The ancestor of the Shiver Leviathan diverged from the protein fish early. The armored plated skull and long, heavily developed limbs, wings and claws, are defining traits of the cloud. The closest living relative may have had 4 eyes, being the 4-eye. The body plan is optimized for slow cruising through the deep water, interrupted by sudden, rapid attacks. An armored skull suggests that prey fight back. Male Shiver Leviathans are smaller and more agile than the larger females. They also lack the female's distinctive tail organ, which may be a form of long-range tower array sonar. Males depend on females for guidance and nourishment during long cruises in the open ocean. Shiver attacks. Packs of male cooperate with a single female in hunts. Attacks are aggressive and comprehensive. and not limited to prey. Females will drive off or destroy any larger challenger they encounter, while males engage smaller consorts or companions. Portable penalties. Spectaclism tests suggest that the multiple male fertilize a female brood. Females may complete to attach most successful consorts to their shiver. Your closest relative. On Earth, land tripods, including humans, descend from lobed fin fish. The shiver leviathan's complex wing, loosely similar to the ancestral fin. In a sense, the shiver leviathan is the most human-like organism so far discovered on Proteus. Assignment. Sophisticated, dangerous predator that will attack even the largest submarine. Avoid. A simple animal closely related to coral, characterized by this symmetrical body and trailing arms. Usually grows in a stalk form called a polyp, before detaching into the free-swimming form called a medusa. Some jellies remain stalks for their whole lives. Mexturous, most are predatory, but some obtain nutrients from photosynthesis or symbiotic synthesizers. Nerve net jellies predate the evolution of nerve cord in tonics. Complex. Some jellies on the world have achieved a size and complexity unknown on Earth. Evolutionary origins unknown. Oh, that was just the jelly family in general. And now this is the surge jelly. Surge jelly. Large complex jelly that hunts with electric shocks. Single animal. Unlike colony organisms such as Portuguese man-of-war, the surge jelly is a single animal with specialized tissue, far more specialized and complex than Earth jellies. Possible class name: Subarias polarms. Complex internal structure. Outer bell rings with a similar organ called a rephalaia. A nerve net coordinates the bell motion to swim and seek prey. The visible inner structure is its gut. Feeding structure. The jelly retains its store and remnants of its growth in a sack of clones. The stalk grows into neutral from the gut. Charge fins. Two rigid fins contain wire-like electrodes. Like a development of ancestral tentacles, these organs build high voltage to stun or kill prey. Measured power ranges from 400 to 1000 volts. A 1 amp enough to 1 amp at 1 aperture enough to kill a human. Traces of radioactive highly temperature wax and sulfite acid implies contact with hydrothermic vents. Composition of the jelly's tissue suggests the origin in deeper ocean. Jellies is a close proximity community through the electric fields. Whether jellies have individual names or geometrical language is purely speculative, but some patterns may be trained to or learn, even passed down from generations of jellies. Minor danger of close contact. Fascinating research prospects from distance. The hylicon is a remarkable flying predator named for the planets that mix hydrogen and sky water. Gasbag flyer. Though descends from the squid-like ancestor as the houndgar, the other Protophilus hydrogen mantle is full of buoyant hydrogen. The ancestral hylian probably used the stored ammonia for buoyancy, like many Earth squids. The hylian uses the bacterial symbiotic to convert the ammonia into carbon nitroxide, which expels to the sunlight, splitting water into oxygen and hydrogen to lift the gas. Free from most predators, the Hylicin drifts above the sea surface and snags prey with its arms. The larger the Hylicin gas bag, the more food it can afford to lift and digest. Larger prey can be suffocated by holding them clear of the water until their gills dry out. The sails provide a steerage in the wind and can cause emergency power. Flammability risk. Any spark may ignite the Hylian's gas bag, with disastrous results. Hylians are acutely sensitive to electromagnetic activity and may be forced to shelter in the water during thunderstorms. The Biovisca hypothesis argues that the advancement of cognition could only evolve when Earth fish begin to raise their eyes above the water, allowing them to see far enough to require long-range behavioral planning. If this hypothesis is credited, then the Hylicin is one of the only discovered protein species that lives outside the water, may be unusually intelligent. Avoid areas beneath the Hylicins. Monitors for signs of high-level behavior as a fertilizing certain areas of the ocean with defecated waste. I think we're going to take a little bit of break, so I'll probably just combine that with the next thing, and I'll read more of the things, and we'll go into the squid zone, which is going to be difficult by the looks of things. Alright, I thought we were nearly done, so I decided to look at some videos about the game. It turns out, nah. There is actually a lot more of the game on the other side of that fucking pit. With the stupid collector Leviathan. I turned up the graphics a bit because I'm kind of fucking sick of not being able to see. Like, I feel like there might actually be a problem with my game's lighting, because I feel like everything is darker than it should be. Because, like, that's the main problem. Like, my problem with this collector Leviathan in the pit is I can't fucking see. I cannot see in the pit. So, like, there's no chance I can get past the thing, because it can just literally sneak up on me because of, like, my view distance is about 2 feet in front of me. So I guess we'll just make a speedy Seamoth and get over there. I thought there was a brightness setting when, like, we started up the game, but, like, I couldn't work out where that thing was. Like, there was, like, a thing, like, you know, like, the bars that it gives you where, like, you can set the brightness. Like, I believe that was there at the start of the game, but I couldn't find it again. So, yeah, it seems that, like, the east is made, but, like, south and north ain't. So, like, there's, like, the map is, like, just a line from to the east. And annoyingly, there's actually more biomods in the game. I didn't think there were actually any, but you unlock them on the other side of the fucking pit. Which also might mean that we have to rescan, like, everything again, because, like, you got a scanner upgrade for it. Like, it's fucking infuriating. I don't know why the game just decided to stop giving me instructions of where to go, because I assumed we were just done because of, like, there was nothing. Like, if it's still too dark, I'm gonna try and mess around with it, but I could not really find anything about it. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Yeah, we were grabbing the lithium, weren't we? Fuck off, matey. I also got, like, I also saw a thing which was some interesting way to deal with, like, the swimming over the pit. Like, the oxygen thing, we can just bring extra oxygen tanks and just swap them out. in our inventory.
Captain.
So we'll read more once we've actually gotten everything. Which then, of course, the Seamoth has upgrades as well. I just assumed it didn't have upgrades. Like, there's a bunch of things I just assumed. But honestly, because of like this, like, it turns out the growth pods are also in the game. So, the fact that growth pods are in the game, but the creature eggs ain't in the game, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of suggests something really bad. Like, it kind of suggests that, like, they might have just removed the aquarium, which is literally the entire reason I play the game. Like, if there is no aquarium in, like, a future upgrade, I'm not gonna play the game. Like, I was getting really demotivated to play because, like, there's just no reason to. Like, without the aquarium, I don't care.
Captain.
And I don't like this collector Leviathan. I feel like, as I mentioned, like, all the other Leviathans are fair because they are actually visible. This collector Leviathan in this pit, it's too fucking dark. You can't see it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've forgotten what the lithium was. There was like lithium somewhere. Wait, does this not respawn? Yeah, it doesn't respawn. It also turns out this does become ranged as well, so like it's so bullshit. Like there's so many things that like just should be there by default but ain't. So like I thought we were like done. I thought like we had like 10% of the map left. There's like literally about half the map still left to explore about these Actually didn't trigger it somehow. Man. Seems to be really dark. In fact, the darkness might be even worse than it was previously. Like, I don't know whether, like maybe if we turn down the global illumination, it might actually increase the... No, that made it darker. Like, I just I don't like the fact I can't see at all. Like, I can't see, like, at all, and it's so bad. I forgot what the lithium was as well, though, which is the problem. We need so much of it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, I feel like this one collector Leviathan is going to be the problem, like, because there's two others, and I feel like they're not going to be the problem. It's only this one because it's in a pitch black hole that you can't see anything in. I'm hoping that maybe if we just skim close to the base of the hole, or maybe another way is, like, maybe we can just swim next to the void, just use the void to get over to the other side. As I said, like, the maps... The other advantage is the void's actually much brighter than the rest of the game. Oh wait, we have the alien ruins on the map. The game did actually put them on. I just didn't notice that we had it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I can't even swim across the base of the thing to avoid the Leviathan because of the crush depth. The only thing we can do is just swim on the very edge of the fucking map and just hope that that prevents it from appearing. Oh shit, we're really close to the dead one, meaning that...
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Shut up.
Hull damage imminent.
Detecting artificial towers in this region. Echo analysis shows extensive damage to all but one. Seek fresh water intake.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
they're just those crabs.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I was right, you can actually attach a chest to the back of the thing. Wait, am I heading the right way? You can actually see for some reason. Maybe we need to make a bed. Like, maybe the beds actually work in the game, because, like, it's serious. I think like this is a problem only for me. But the game is just ridiculously dark for me when it's nighttime.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
So yeah, let's just add a chest full of water to the back of it. Let's get some titanium. So yeah, it looks like my strat does work. If we just swim on the edge of the map, we can get across. But yeah, let's try making a bed, and hopefully we can just sleep in it to make it daytime whenever it turns to night, because we just literally can't see. Like, you literally saw us swimming back. Like, we could actually see where the fuck we were going. Like, maybe the graphics thing is true on my game, where, like, it's like, oh, you've got a lack of graphic cards. Like, the game works completely fine, except for at night, where you literally can't see anything. It also turns out that, like, a funny little balancing thing which they did for, like, multiplayer, which you wouldn't know, is, like, pretty obvious if you think about it, but, like, if you look, there's little bubbles on the sides, you can actually get oxygen by just sitting on the side, because they put an oxygen thing so that people clinging on can actually breathe.
Dehydration.
Yeah, it's a massive problem in all Subnautica games. Especially in one where they don't even let you make the fucking water filtration system, and the skill to actually get the wetsuit that makes water passively is a bio skill, so you can't even get it until you're on the opposite side of the pit. Because it is probably worth it. Just there is a bio skill that just and it's really easy to get, which just makes it that you just constantly create water. Like, you're still not going to get enough water to actually live off, but it will halve the amount of time, because you are getting water, like, every so often. So you don't have to keep coming back to your base constantly to restock on water. Did I have 2 of these? I can't remember. I also didn't realise that these actually make multiple. So we should definitely be making this, because it makes 3 of them. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's most efficient because you get 3 of them and you get more per fish. I guess it's actually less per fish. Is it less per fish? No, it's more per fish. So what do I still need for it? Dedicated wham. The main problem is the fear is I can't alt F4 fast enough if I get my thing grabbed. I need quartz. Let's have a look. Do we have a bed? Like, it's gonna not work. Because it's in the furnishing section, so I very much doubt it actually works. And I guess these do nothing as well. I was hoping adding those might allow me to breathe. But yeah, I guess we make some fiber. That's not fiber. And just hope that the bed actually fucking works. But I feel it won't. Ah, no, I need 3 fiber. The amount of mats that I need for it. It should work.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Come.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, there's no indication you could actually stick that on there. But the game did not say I could stick it on. When I was close enough to it. So we'll try and find some quartz. And I guess maybe some fiber. I say maybe some fiber, you forgot that you don't actually have your tools, so you can't do that. So we can't be getting some fiber. I didn't actually mark this one, so maybe I haven't done it. Drown in a puddle. I never actually realised the Four Eyes were meant to be aggressive. It seems mostly passive. A shotgun. Promise I can't make another bed, they're so difficult to make.
Welcome aboard.
So if they do work for getting rid of the horrible nights. What was it doing again? Oh yeah, water. We're grabbing a fuck ton of water to move over. And then crafting for the base. So we're gonna need a room. 6 times 1 quartz. Then gonna need some form of energy. Easiest will be a solar panel, some more quartz. So all my quartz. Gonna need the bacon, so that's titanium. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Boing. So how the fuck do we use this thing?
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Captain.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, see, this thing was still under storage. On it. You said it could be placed underwater, you lying bastard. You actual lying bastard. Can be constructed in water. I guess I could place it on top of the base, maybe. How much storage? 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 25 storage, right? So it's less storage than a building. Than just the indoor storage.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, it's got less storage than the thing. We cannot use the bed to sleep. Like, I don't know if it is a graphic card problem or if it is just the game is unplayable at night.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why do you need copper again?
Welcome aboard.
Alright, let's just establish what we need for the base.
Seek fresh water intake.
Seek shutting the fuck up. We can make these later, I guess. I really should make a moon well, though. Okay, I guess we'll make a moon well. So I need titanium ingot, silver ingot, and copper. So I need copper for the fabricator. I guess I should bring that with me, even though it does not seem to work at all. So we got the copper. Need a Gemini bar, titanium bar, and one. Great, I can't do it. I can't change the recipe while doing that. Need system chip and wiring. I mean, 3 copper wiring, or is it 3 copper wiring? I don't know. The level of stress. Oh, shut up! Stop that annoying ass noise. Guess we need to make one of these as well. Hopefully the solar panels don't require, they require quartz, fuck. So 2 copper wirings, I need 3 copper wiring. Make the scan on the other side, I guess. much effort. So we need 2 salt and 1 Gemini ore. 2 salt, 1 Gemini ore. Don't need lithium. Need to find my titanium though. And we need the dedicated WAM. Was it system ship? We'll bring the system chip even though we don't have the other materials for it. Wiring kit. Fuck it, we'll make it. I'm just gonna have to get the quartz on the other side, mon. The loss, the level of stress. Must always be suffering from loss. Where did I leave it? Over here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You forgot to grab the titanium. I guess we'll just have to deal with that later. You say that as though you actually have titanium. We'll have to deal with that later. You have no titanium. You have no bitches.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, maybe the chest contains something. I may have left some titanium in them. Even though I do not want to go through that way. Like, we have a speed chalice. Maybe we can outspeed it now. But if we can't, then I have a fucking terrible time trying to I can't rescue it. It's literally not possible. I heard this thing consumes batteries like really fast. It does not. It literally lied to. Nothing. I got the power cell in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seek caloric intake.
But yeah, it sucks that like that shockwave thing is meant to be ranged, but you don't unlock the ranged version originally. It's just kind of a design flaw, a very bad design flaw, a game-breaking one in fact. Because it's kind of shit that it works with a shotgun. It's so fucking hard to actually hit stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
They did do a little bit of damage to my ship. Fuck off, you annoying little piece of shit.
The stone beneath this mesa has been eroded by hot, radioactive water. Probable source, Titan rock bore. There may be an angel cone with useful adaptations nearby.
I don't know what to call it. I'll call it the sea bat. Because it kind of looks like a bat.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Like it's a weird upgrade. It's a weird version of a sea moth, but it looks more like a bat. There's a polyp. Good range for this, but have I scanned those? It's not lead. Yeah. But yeah, I believe there's another collector's word. But at least this area is bright enough when at least during the day to spot it. try and find a wind turbine. Or here, that would work.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If there's space down here, then maybe we make a base here. Is that sulfur? That is a lot of sulfur. Now let's make a base here and use the heat. Use the heat as a power source.
Warning. Power offline.
Heat danger. Heat danger. Heat danger.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, let's make ourselves some storage. What do I need the quartz for? First of all, we'll just prioritize making storage so we have somewhere to put the stuff. No, first of all, we prioritize making the detector. Or this thing. Should have enough for this. We can move it later. I don't... Do I have enough power? It says no power. Why the fuck's it in no power? Bitches! I guess we look for some quartz then. Uh-oh, where the fuck did I put the thing? We're gonna drown, aren't we? Because I don't know where the Seamoth is.
Oxygen. Detecting powered fabricator systems and construction materials. Advise construction of a regional base camp.
This is bullshit. This is actually bullshit, because I just couldn't see my moth. So we're not gonna make it.
Print lost to suffocation. Reprinting.
I couldn't see my fucking Seamoth. Why did it not change? Hopefully it's not actually lost. And it's all because of some bug with my fucking base. Because, like, the base had power. It should have been charged. It should have been giving me oxygen. But because of some game-breaking bug, it wasn't giving me power. And I just didn't pay enough attention. God, I wish you could just deconstruct to get the inventory. There's no need for not being able to do that. Granted, it's night, so we can't see. At least we applied the beacon, I guess, so we know where the base is. But we have so fucking far to go. Why was it bugged out and not giving me power for my base? Did it classify as being in a cave or something so the solar panels don't work? I don't think that's how it works. Where the fuck's my black box anyway? It didn't even change its name.
Seconds.
God, I literally started building my base below the alien base. Where the fuck actually is it, though? It's right there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Warning. Power offline. Welcome aboard.
Seek fresh water intake.
Welcome aboard.
So solar panels just ain't working. I guess there is at 250, maybe at 250 solar panels stop working.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, the solar panel's pointing, it must just stop working at 250.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just need some solar panels. Where is the thing?
Welcome aboard.
I'm gonna waste some titanium, and then I'm gonna crash out. It's gonna be really bad. So this is some wasted titanium. Let me place this here.
Welcome aboard.
And it still doesn't operate. Okay. It could be 200 maybe.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's probably a depth that solar panels stop working at. Yeah, these stupid squids are the only Leviathan that's ever actually caused me a problem.
Welcome aboard.
So... Oh, I haven't actually grabbed my stuff, have I?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, there's a lot of quartz down here. fuck is my body? Like, it should be around here. Like, the black box should be about here. Not like I was carrying some important items. Oh wait, I fucking was!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sorry, boss. What's going on?
Wait one. Ruby, it's Boucher. Are you with your tadpole?
Right outside, boss. What's up?
Go direct southeast from the research base about 500 meters until you find the cicada wreckage on the tall mesa. Flash your lights and make some noise. Ram it if you have to.
Copy. Steer southeast, 500 meters, same depth. Can I ask why?
Tuba, Singh, and Mel just printed back here. They were testing the upgraded scanner when Axum tailings attacked them, killed them, and took ISO. He's still alive. I've tracked his black box to the cicada wreck nearby.
Copy. Can't we just wait for them to finish him off?
He's got Nahima's super scanner. She'll murder me if I lose it. Try to scare the tailings off. I'll get a team out there to recover his effects.
Boss, I've picked up a couple tails. Looks like 2 adult needlers need to evade.
Boss, our tadpole has our only depth module.
Christ. Come on, Ruby. PDA, log my conduct here for Kurultai review.
Weird. We got a mini base here. Like, we could just put our fish in here, and then we don't need to use a fish. Don't need to use the crafter as much. I wonder if we can actually build in that room. It's unlikely, but yeah. Of course I had to build like my base down there. I guess we could just pick it up and move it over here.
All systems online. Power connected. Don't really need a respawn bed then.
am I able to build further out?
Seek fresh water intake.
That's not good.
Seconds. Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
Looks like this place might actually have limited oxygen. The oxygen seems to go down slower than it does outside.
Captain.
Alright, let's try and get one of these things. Kind of good that I managed to dodge it for so long.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We should pin our thing. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the game is this dark for everyone else as well. Because I think I did see this area just at night. Maybe not. But you can see this is where we can learn plant beds. No, there must be a second one.
This is as far as my pioneers got. They called this area the Protected Zone. There are references in the logs you may wish to investigate. A tadpole with a depth module went down south-southeast, bearing 165 degrees. Debris from a cicada lander module came down bearing 120 degrees. A pair of smaller debris fragments splashed down at bearing 105. There's a supply cache somewhere below this base. I'll begin searching for black box signals in the region. One more thing. This base has been visited several times within the past 10,000 hours. The visitors weren't human. This is as far as my pioneers got. They called this area the Protected Zone. There are references in the logs you may wish to investigate.